Good morning, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 18879 Southwest Christopher Drive here in Beaverton, Oregon. We're located at the front of the home. Just off to the right of the front doorway here, there's a 3-inch PVC cleanout. This will be the point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running, and it does transition immediately upon access to 3-inch ABS pipe. Here we go. Okay, here at 25 feet from the point of access, it transitions here to 6-inch PVC pipe. And it does appear that we've got a root that has penetrated through the transition joint here. So I will mark this for a spot repair on the way out. In quite a few circumstances, lines like this where there's still proper slope and grade and there's just an intrusion through one joint, you can do a pull and place sleeve where they put a sleeve liner in over that joint and pump epoxy resin in and harden it in place, and it will seal that joint up quite nicely. That way you can avoid digging. I have to talk to the repair guys to make sure that is an option here, but I've seen that done many times before in situations like this. And here at 42 feet, we have reached the main lateral out on Southwest Christopher Drive. We've got good flow all the way out to the main lateral, and as far as the condition of the pipe goes, the pipe is in good shape, that apart from that one transition joint that has allowed roots to come through. And again, currently the line is functioning properly. That root's not causing any issues, but generally roots will continue to grow to the point where they start causing problems by catching debris as it comes through. The good news is, though, the line has proper slope and grade and drains well, which in this circumstance, it's a pretty nice candidate for sleeving, so you can avoid digging a hole. But in the event that a hole must be dug, I'm going to go mark this with a white X, so I'll mention the location and depth here in just a moment. Okay, I did locate and mark the line here at the joint where there's roots that have popped through. I'm going to go ahead and just reel back here a couple feet and double check my locates, but we're at 6 feet deep here underneath the driveway, so there is concrete to deal with, which would make sleeving an even better option. It's going to save a lot of money. Okay, locates are on, or spot on. They're it's at 6 feet deep under the concrete driveway. I do recommend a spot repair to correct the root intrusion there coming through the joint. And it's one of those types of intrusions that if you don't repair the line here for 6 months, a year, maybe even 2 years, that root system so far is relatively small. But they generally grow, depending on the tree or plant, quite aggressively. So it doesn't need to be fixed necessarily this instant, but I do highly recommend having it fixed sometime in the near future. But again, apart from the roots, the line is functioning properly at this time until those roots get long enough they start catching debris.